We're live, folks. Let's check and make sure we are up and running here. Just hopping on to say what's up to the Bees Tees family, seeing what's good out there with everybody. Give us a hot second here.
Okay.
We live?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. If y'all are tuning in, give me a thumbs up in the comment section or let us know that you can see us and hear us. All right, we are good. Let's see, can you hear us? Give us a hot second. All right, I can hear myself, so that means we're good. What's up, everybody? How you doing today, B?
I'm good.
You're really frustrated, aren't you, right now?
Just having a day.
Why are you frustrated, girl?
Just am.
We've got a lot going on. We've been moving. We've been getting new stuff set up. Trying to find B a dedicated workspace, and that's been a challenge to say the least. Am I correct?
Yeah.
How many spaces have we tried out so far?
Since we've moved?
Yeah,
Or
since we
just
moved.
like 2 spaces, I guess.
We got Angel saying, hey, from Texas. What's going on? We got Brooke saying, hey, hey. How's it going, folks? It's good to see everybody. So we are actually live in the Bees Tees course group, and we're live on the Bees Tees Facebook page. We just basically want to give y'all, we got, hey, what's up from Kansas? What's happening? How's y'all doing today? We're here in Springfield, Ohio. So I know we've got Bees Tees family all around the country, and that's awesome. Hey, from Virginia, Faith, we see you there. What's going on? So I wanted to just create an opportunity here for B to kind of give y'all an update as to what's up with her, how she's doing, what she's pressing with, what she's printing with, where we're printing at, and just kind of answer any questions you guys have, because we know that all you guys come into this sublimation world at different places, and we want to be here to kind of guide you, answer your questions, and help you be successful, right?
Are those comments from the Facebook page, and then this is group comments?
Yeah, so it's comments from the Facebook page and the Facebook group.
So you're showing both there?
Yeah.
And then this is, okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
So were you in the Facebook group there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so B's monitoring comments from the Facebook, the Bees Tees course group, and we've got comments flooding. Somebody said,
and I just wanted to, just because I haven't been live on that page, I've talked about this yesterday in my group, but I also just wanted to say, like, this is the one and only Bees Tees page. Yep. The place that you've been getting friend requests from and the giveaways and stuff, that is not me. We have had that Facebook reported so many times, and Facebook is refusing to take it down.
At this point, they'll take it down.
But if you scroll down, you'll see it's people from the Philippines. You'll even see their family photos on there, so you'll know that is not me. I just wanted to clarify that because I get messages every day, yeah. Tons of them. So I just wanted to make sure that you know that's fake.
It's really a good learning experience for everybody because you know, Bee's acquired about, I don't know, 40,000 followers at least on Facebook, and she's got, you know, large groups and is continuing to grow. So as you continue to grow on your sublimation journey and build your business and build your page and build your groups, like, somebody is going to try to come in and try to take you down. Okay? They're going to come in, they're going to make a fake page, they're going to steal all your designs, they're going to pull your pictures from your website, they're going to put them on theirs, they're going to try to scam people.
And
it's part of the game.
Yeah, and I saw somebody ask me the other day that was kind of like, well, how can I prevent that? Well, my account was not hacked. It wasn't hacked into. No. That was a whole page somebody created. So all somebody has to do is screenshot your stuff. And all they did was went and screenshotted my photos or shared them to their page. So,
and it wasn't even a business page. They made a personal
profile. Facebook page,
That way they could friend request people and try to message them. Facebook's going to shut that down. It's just a matter of time. It's been reported 100 times, probably more. Just wanted to throw that out there. It's not the topic of this conversation today. So actually, we wanted to show you guys. Let's give you a little.
I was going to answer a couple questions really quick.
Yeah.
So as far as so Jessica asking about was it blue shirts? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Blue shirts. Right now, I'm kind of getting into that now because I know I've been out of the game of making shirts for a few months here just because of my surgery and then moving and things like that. So now I'm kind of getting back in there and making shirts, and I'm like, yeah, now I really see what you guys are talking about with all the shirts being gone. Everywhere is sold out. I mean, any place that you even try to go buy with a tax ID number, they're sold out. You might get lucky and run across a couple sites here and there, but there is no site that has full stock of anything. It's kind of, I think, on Gildan's end. Like, they're just not manufacturing. And I think we've kind of learned that with everything. I mean, we're trying to even like build a deck right now, and manufacturing is down, wood cost is high. So, and then Amanda was asking any advice on Karens.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. I'm not a good person to give advice on it because I get wrapped up in that with people.
Stay focused on doing you. Stay focused on doing your business and growing and just doing everything you can. And just know that, you know, we call them Karens. That's probably a really bad term, but haters is probably a better word, right? They're everywhere, right? So if you don't have any haters right now, that means you're probably not doing very much. And if you do have haters, congratulations, because you are doing something that's worth getting noticed from other people. I mean, B struggled with that for a long time. Like, we spend tons of money on ads. She has a huge following. She would get haters probably 2, 3, 4 times a week, and now it's maybe once a week now. Has it died down just a tad?
It's died down a little bit, but it seems like when it happens now, it comes at me a lot harder and stronger from people that do have followings or bigger followings, and that sucks. Because here and there, like, yeah, well, I do get little comments just from, what do you call them, trolls or whatever,
Yeah.
but it's harder when it comes from people that are, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
Somebody
not
asked
trying to
about, and when's the ink coming back in stock? She got some Beast Teens ink right here. For those of you that bought it and have been making products with it, keep sharing those photos. We'd love to see them. We've got 1,000 more units on the way, so hopefully those will be here probably next 30 days, maybe 5 weeks, but they are on the way.
We hope to eventually have it where we have a, I don't know, warehouse room full of the ink so that we're never running out. But this is just the beginning phases of it, so we're just testing the waters.
Yep. But I wanted to give you guys an overview of kind of Bee. So Bee's about to turn her site back on and sell some shirts. You want to show, grab a design real fast. So
I will share this. This was made with my ink. This is, wait, I'm trying to like do it, and I keep looking that way because that's our screen, but this is where I should be looking.
Yep.
This 4th of July cup, I'm going to be putting this one out on my site. So if you're on the Bees Tees page and you buy items, this will be coming onto the website. This is also done with Bees Tees ink. This, I keep turning it the wrong way. This tumbler is going to be going onto the website. This heat press is hot on my sunburn.
You want to switch sides?
Let's see. Is it okay to mix your ink with other inks? Yeah, so if you want to just top the ink off, so like if you want to use your ink all the way down and then add the ink into it, you can totally do that. Let's see.
We've got a lot going on here today, guys. I want to show you, she's back here printing with the Epson 15,000 Eco Tank. I'll show you some designs that are coming out of that right now with the Bees Tees ink. So so this is the design. So long story short, she had about 5 designs that she was going to try to sell. And I know a lot of you guys are like, I've got all these different designs and all these different shirts. Like, so what she did is she went back to Easter and said, which design sold the best? Like, B knows that her audience responds to like these old horror movie characters and just different stuff like that. So she went on Etsy and bought this design and actually about 4 or 5 other ones. And what she's going to do is actually, we've got probably about 40 or 50 red shirts that are already bleached. We're about to press. We're just waiting on all these to print out. So she's just going to sell these from her website, and I think it's going to be a smashing hit. No, so this right here is not Bee's design. This is a design from Etsy, correct? You know what store you got that from?
I got it from Southern Comfort.
Southern Comfort.
Deanna says the sidewall is badass.
Thank you, Deanna. That's what's up. Those are sound panels back there. I could give you a whole lecture on all the lights and cameras and mics and cool gangster stuff we got switching over through here, but we'll talk about that another day.
So if you are on the Bees Tees page and you are looking to purchase, I'm going to be launching those shirts on the website today. There's going to be a limited amount of them just because there
About
is
50.
a shirt shortage. So I'm trying to just use my inventory and get those put out. Are the inks only for EcoTank? So right now, yes, they are. I don't really plan on doing anything for Sawgrass only because so once you use different ink than Sawgrass in those printers, you void the warranty. I know some people don't really care if it does, but I just don't really want to take the risk of messing up somebody's printer.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. And this is new territory for us. So we started experimenting with the ink, the Bees Tees ink, probably like December, January. We ordered some, tweaked it, got some more, and found a style that we liked, and then bought a ton of it. And of course, everything gets held up because the world is crazy right now, but it's in full motion.
What scared me from purchasing your course is I don't have the same printer. So I don't know what printer you have, but I have a Sawgrass printer as well as Epson printers. Most of the course is Sawgrass stuff. But when you join the course group, you have people using all kinds of different
Yeah.
printers. We know how to work both of them, so whatever you need help with, I'm not sure if you're in the course or you're on the page, but whatever printer you need help with, we can do our best to help you.
Yep.
Tabor,
There's
you
actually
guys-
whole threads in the course. I mean, I think we've got like 11,000 course. So when you purchase the Beast Tees course, you get a whole secured student portal that's full of videos, full of tutorials, showing you how to do everything that we've done. And you also get access to a private Facebook group where we have, I think, over 11,000 members who are in the course, and it is an active group. I mean, there's probably 100, 150 posts a day. So if you have whatever type of printer, you could literally go to that group, search it in the thread, and find everything you need. These comments
she
are
said
flying
that,
in.
yeah, she had an Epson printer. So I started with the Sawgrass printer. I now use Epson 15,000. So excited for y'all. I've literally watched y'all grow. I've been here since December. We love you, Carol.
Yeah, Carol, she does. She is on it. She has bought everything we've ever put out. We love you, Carol.
No, Carol, we are on both. So we are streaming on the BC's page and we're streaming on the group page.
Yep, we're streaming on 2 different platforms right now. Hello, Christine Parsons. What's happening? Is that the same Christine? Nope, that must be a different Christine. But hello, Christine. I was thinking of the girl that just helped us buy our house that works with Bill Riley. Cool, guys. So we are I don't know if you can see the press all the way right now, but tell us a little bit about the heat press we're using today.
So this is the Hotronnics 16 by 20 clamshell heat press. This is the auto open. The only downfall to this one, and I was thinking this the other day, I probably will end up going back and buying the one that pulls out because I really did like that about the one that you guys would see like in the course videos. Like I do like that. This one is so deep in there that it's just so hot, and I just wish it like pulled out.
Looks like a monster right there.
Yeah, it's massive. And it gets super hot. So like typically you'd say like, oh, press at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. This one, I usually put about 385 because it does get so hot. But I do love it, and then it's very expensive. Like I can't remember how much I spent on this one.
A couple grand, I think.
Yeah, I think it was a little over 2,000, but was it? I don't remember.
Yep.
It's been so long now, but anyways, Hotronnics is a great brand. If you're just starting out and you can't afford it, I definitely wouldn't go with the Hotronnics just because it is super expensive. Definitely check out like Heat Press Nation. I always recommend them. They have great heat presses. That's what I was using. How can you even reach the top? So I told him that
Yeah,
I will not be pressing up here.
That's why I'm here today. I got to get up there and reach it for it.
Yeah, I do not typically press right here. This is just the setup.
And then back over here, we've got the Epson 15,000. How long does it take to print one of those designs right there?
So I print on an 11 by 17 page, and that takes a pretty long time.
We start on the Sawgrass, it was 8.5 by 11, but these are, look, from the top of her head all the way down to her chest area there, like that. These are massive. Like, these things are huge. And again, that's part of what sets B apart from the rest of the world who makes sublimation, because she's got a massive printer. She's able to make huge designs, and people love those style of shirts. You're actually not wearing one today.
No.
But
sorry, I was trying to.
and then we've got, let me show this real fast. We've got a huge stack of pre-bleached shirts that are ready to be pressed, sold, and did you throw that on there
Yeah.
again?
You already did that one?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
We appreciate it, Kayla.
Yeah.
We're glad that you're crushing it. Keep up the great work. Let me turn it back over this way a little bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to read some of the comments here.
What are your printer settings?
Hi, I was just wondering when the 4th of July horror character shirts will be available for purchase. They will be available today. That's what I'm working on right now, is getting those printed and pressed and get them on the site for you guys.
Michael Myers, right?
Yeah, I'm actually going to do all Michael Myers. I went through and looked at like all the characters that I sold like the time before. If there's anything specific you guys are wanting, like if you really have to have a Scream or something like that, like just let me know. You guys are the best. Thank you. I had you muted. Did I read you have your own ink line new member here? Yes, I do. It's Beast Tees Ink. We are currently sold out. Is this? Okay, I didn't know these were. We're currently sold out right now, but we do have more on the way. Hopefully we can get that out by like next month.
Somebody says, how fast is the shipping? We are pressing we got about 50 shirts to press today. We're going to press every single one of them.
And ship out tomorrow.
Yep. They're going to be gone.
Yeah, I'm going to work on having a new process now with getting things done and shipping out as fast as we can. Before, it was just kind of me doing things by myself, and I didn't really have the time. Like, we have help now. Why is the...
It's fine. It's still on. It just has the auto feature.
But anyways, I've got a new process now, so we should be getting things out way, way faster.
Yep.
What did Carol say?
Sold my 2,000th
Wow,
order.
Carol,
you're crushing it.
Yeah.
Keep up the great work. Carol's in the private Facebook group, in the Beast Tees course group. And
yeah, she's been with us from the beginning.
It's been awesome. She bought the course in December, and you've been crushing it. I love to see it. Love to see it. All y'all in there are crushing it. Cool. So,
just message me about the Scream one, or just comment on here like what size. Yeah, just go ahead and comment what size, and I can go ahead and write that down and get that one done for you.
Yep. Good deal. Somebody asked a little bit about, so just because I have it set up, do you mind talking a little bit about how you, if y'all ears ring, it's me, I swear. I love y'all so much. I joined your class, purchased everything on the supply list, and have been on the freaking ball since. I am pressing and bleaching away and loving every moment. Look, guys, I'm telling you what.
That was Christina. Thank you.
I don't think there's a better way to have a business from home that, like, you can just, walk, be around your kids and, be around your husband or your spouse or whoever you're with and literally make as much money as you really, it's work, like for all y'all, for Carol, for Krista, for everyone, it's work, but one thing that is for certain is women buy shirts, and if you make shirts that women want to buy, you will have a successful business.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people think like, oh, I'm just going to jump right into this.
Where'd you find that? Keisha's saying she can't find that design. Do you know? You said Southern Comforts. Is it on a website?
Southern Comfort. It's only a group page. So she has to invoice you for it.
Yeah. So tell them where to find it.
I just did.
Okay. Southern Comforts.
You just completely took me off what I was saying. Oh, just talking about people, you're not going to jump right into this and start selling tons of stuff. There's already a lot of people selling shirts. There's already people probably in your area selling stuff. And I know people get super discouraged right off the bat because they're not getting 50 orders right away. It is so much work. Even for me, it is a lot of work, especially when I take these periods off where I'm not selling things. And then I'm like, I have got to get back into the game. I'm going to have to be working my butt off to, get my website looking good again. Like, I have to start all over from the beginning. It's a lot of work. And I think people think that they're just going to post a shirt and a million people are going to want to buy it. It doesn't work like that. You have to brand yourself. You have to post. You have to get in front of people. You have to put your products out there. Don't get me on my rant about getting in front of people and making offers, but you literally have to post every single day. Like, you have to post multiple TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. What's up, Ashley Glaze? Don't you dare drop a link to your thing in here. I'll delete it. I promise you. We'll do a little. So Ashley, some of you guys have seen in the group. That's his sister, my sister-in-law, and my mother-in-law. They sell fudge.
Lots of y'all in the group have bought it.
A lot of people have bought the fudge, so if you guys are looking for some good fudge.
5thgenerationfudge.com. Yeah, they do some good stuff.
Very fast shipping.
Yeah.
Where did you get your background lights from? I had been looking for something similar.
Yeah, so those are called Nanlite Pavotube 30Cs, I think they are, and the pair of those lights right there run you about $650. But they're super cool, they're super nice, I love them. Definitely unnecessary, but I love them.
I took B's advice, and I've been doing a lot of mom life teas since I'm a mommy of 3, and they are hot. I've even sold a few bleach blanks. Thank you. Oh, yeah. So that's so true. Like, what was I going to say? Where was I going to go with that? Just talking about, finding your niche and posting things that, are like you. Like, I sell a lot of mom stuff because I am a mom, and, like, that's my audience. Oh, fudge. Yummy. Sorry, I keep getting off track because I keep reading all the comments.
And y'all want to see us press some shirts? I think that's the purpose of here today. I know y'all got tons of questions. Who wants to see this Hotronnics heat press in action? B, can we press a shirt?
Yeah.
Bam,
it's
let's do
so
it.
hot right here.
Somebody asked what type of press you're on. We talked about that a little bit earlier. This is a Hotronnics You want the blue or red?
Those blues are not for this, so you need something else. So I will talk about this a little bit. So with some of these prints, you have to make sure that sometimes I even do like go through and I'll tear off this like top piece. I had tried a really thin brand of paper in one of my printers, and ever since I used that, I get ink everywhere, and it's been like that for a good like 5 months. So sometimes I just rip these off because you'll get those like weird little like ink spots like in the corners. I'm sure you guys, if you do shirts, you know what I'm talking about. So sometimes even if I don't see anything, I just do that anyways because I don't want that extra ink spread on any spots, because once that's there, it's there. It's not going anywhere. So we'll talk about this really quick. So after I press, I do use peroxide. This is for scorching. So yes, your shirts are going to scorch. They are going to turn yellow. After, if you bleach and then press the shirt, there's no way around that. Now there are times where it'll do it and it'll be super, super dark. That means you're probably gonna need to lower your temperature a little bit because it shouldn't be scorching where it's like insanely brown.
Margaret here says, do you show how to bleach the shirts? I am new to all this and start watching, about to join the group. Yeah, most definitely. So when B first started, she used to press the design and then bleach, and then through trial and error and testing, she decided to bleach first and then press. So you can do it however you want to, and many people do it many different ways. So what?
And some people will say like they don't, see a difference when they do it that way, and that's totally fine. Here's the thing. I wish that I could get the vibrancy from pressing first and then bleaching, because your bleach spot is going to be perfect and everything, but I just feel like the vibrancy that I get from bleaching and then subbing is just unmatched compared to doing it the other way. And you're dying to say something.
Yeah, I just like, B's a quality control freak, right? So like when she
you want to make an appearance?
You want to say hi?
Come on, Seth. Get in here and say hi, Seth.
You want to see the man who helps edit some of our videos?
Right here.
Right there.
Hi.
Everybody say hi to Seth.
Seth helps edit videos and does a lot of stuff with behind the scenes on, basically editing the videos, and he's done some stuff with a couple of workbooks and different things. But anyways, I wanted to talk about this. So when we pressed these shirts the other night, we pressed about 40 shirts.
Bleach.
So she bleached first, right? But here's one thing that B does that separates herself from others is that, so when she presses the shirt, right, or when she bleaches the shirt, she kind of lightly mists around the outside of it and then lets the bleach dry, and then she flips it over and sprays on the back of it too. And I think this helps because the bleach sometimes gets through the shirt.
Yeah.
She just wants them to look good for her customers.
So it's really important that you're putting something. I don't even have.
We don't have any cardboard.
Go grab that that cicada shirt I've got back there by the oven.
Hey Seth, can you grab that cicada shirt that's back there by the oven?
So if you're not putting anything in between the shirts, you're gonna get that marbling look, and I'm gonna have Seth grab the shirt really quick and show you kind of what that looks like. I've seen a lot of shirts sent out like from people. I've even had like family members buy from other people, and then I see the shirt and I'm like, I can't believe somebody sent that out. Like, I would never do that. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about when he grabs the other shirt.
Printer settings.
So I can show you really quick like what I do. I know a lot of people don't have a Mac, or maybe you do.
You want to show them?
Yeah.
Bam.
Okay. So like, let's say we were going to print this design.
So what I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm actually sharing Brittany's screen from her MacBook Air, and she's going to show you like how she prints them.
Okay. So if I have the design pulled up, you can go to like adjust color. Where did that go? Of course it's going to do this. Okay. So when you hit like adjust color, this is where you could sit here and play with like the saturation and stuff like that, bump the colors up, exposure, contrast, whatever. Typically I do bump this up a little bit just because I do like them to look really vibrant. And then let's see. So if you go into print, let me see. So like if I'm gonna print an 11 by 17, I have it like set up right here. And I hit that. You can take this stuff off and go to like scale, and this is where you could like make it bigger. There's just a lot of different things that you can click on. I always have mine at best because you want the best. Print quality, I have the Epson 15,000. Let's see, this is where you could like select where you want your paper to come from. So if you want it to come from like the back tray or the cassette. Let's see. Now the printer that I have, it is very difficult to find right now. You can take this off, because that's pretty much just all that I do. I don't know if that really helped very much, but. So the Epson 15,000 is a very hard printer to find. It's been that way for months. I don't really know if it's from just like everything else, like production is just down. But you just have to really, really keep up on like the Office Depot website, and sometimes they'll go back up in stock. But it is a difficult printer to find.
Here's your skater shirt.
Okay, so when I was talking about like the marbling, now this shirt, I was literally just in a rush trying to do it. This was not something I was gonna send out to anybody. This color in particular does this really bad, but this, I would never send anything out that would look like this.
But she'll wear it though.
I'll wear it, but I'm not going to send it out to a customer looking like that. This color, dark heather, purple will do it. There's a few colors that do it really bad, and I'm very particular about them drying all of the way, like the bleach being dry on the shirt before I throw it in there. I know a lot of people use like do a peroxide bath and stuff. I don't do that, but you can. If I have the Epson 50,000 and I've already used the Eco ink that it comes with it, is it too late? So you would just have to siphon the ink out of that printer and make sure that there is no ink of that type left, because what's gonna happen is it's gonna print on that paper, you're gonna go to press, and it's not going to transfer over onto that shirt. I see a lot of people like trying to press something and then they'll say, it's just not transferring over, and I do have Sublimation ink in there. Well, a lot of the time it's because they had the other ink in there and it's just still coming through the lines, and yeah, Pink does it too, Carol. It's not a program, it is just opening up an image from my files. So I literally just go into my files, open it, tools, adjust color, file, print. I've not used a PC. I do have an older laptop that I need to just bring it in and try to connect it to the printer and see how I can get some good like prints from that, because I know people don't always use a Mac. I always feel like Mac does a really great job of like doing exactly what's on the screen and translating that to the printer to get a really good color.
Kelsey here says she's just listening to our podcast. Can we bring that back, please? Can we start doing that again?
Yeah, we need to do that again.
I mean, come on now, please. Can we press a shirt?
Okay.
Can we make a shirt? That's why I'm here today, right?
Also, if you're one of my customers and you guys like the cicada shirt.
Where's that at? In the Lifetime Drive?
No, I'm talking about to buy a shirt.
Oh.
But if you do want this design, it is in the Lifetime Drive. I don't think I have it posted on my digital design page yet. But it is in the Lifetime Drive if you want to get that as well. So yeah.
Let's press.
All right, let me go grab something.
I'm by no means an expert sublimation presser, but let's see what I can do without burning myself. Does that look even?
Okay. So what I like to do is do that and then push down, like just, you don't need to close it, but just like put it on the shirt to heat it up for a couple seconds. Kind of removes like the moisture and stuff from the shirt and removes the wrinkles and just gives you a good like flat surface to press on. Okay. Now this design's really big, so it might not, well, it'll be all right. It might go into the red just a tad. Does splashes bleach make a difference? It does. It's way thicker. It's just going to be a different technique or style, look of bleach. I prefer not to use it. It's just too thick. So we're going to use butcher paper. I know when I very first started, I was using a Teflon sheet. I had used vinyl before. I saw somebody else using Teflon. I thought that was okay to use. Do not do that. Also, just make sure you're using a new piece of butcher paper every single time because it does leave ink on here. And there are times where you go to use that other piece of Teflon and it will transfer ink onto the shirt and then the shirt is ruined. So, I have this on here wrong so it's not going to rip right. But and then I have my pressure. So the one thing that I absolutely love about this printer, other printers have it too, not all of them, but it shows you your level or your pressure level. And that's really important, especially when you're doing screen prints. When you use screens, it's very important to know your pressure.
Can you set the other camera up so they can see this better? Pull it over here.
I think it's all right.
Okay, cool.
All right, so yep, go ahead and press that down.
All right,
I've got it at 3, well it says 383, but it's supposed to be like 385 for, hopefully that's set at 60 seconds.
It is, I already tested it.
Okay.
Bam. So
Now,
this is what she really likes about this Hotronnics press. Tell them about that.
So this is, the pressure level is at a 6 right now. That's just the pressure I found works really good. Sometimes you do have to play around with that stuff. It took me a while to figure out the pressure when I got a new press. This will pop open when it is done. Be very careful to be there to pull that image out.
Somebody says, do you tape down the image? Nope.
Oh, no. Be careful. That's what I was getting ready to go into. So be careful to get that image pulled out of there once this thing pops open to prevent ghosting. I don't tape it down. I never have. I usually don't have issues with ghosting. Sometimes I do, but not enough to tape every image down.
I know I'd never ghosted you. I'm always there for you.
You've never
100%
ghosted
of
me.
the time. Where did you get the big butcher setup?
So you can hold it up if you want.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I just like to be here to grab it like this and pull it out.
Man, that looks good. Is that Bee's Tees ink?
That's Bee's Tees
You
ink.
need me to spritz anything on here?
Okay, so then what you're gonna do, I've got these bottles. These are from,
Peroxide.
I don't dilute it with anything. This is from Amazon. And then you don't wanna spray so much on here that you're gonna be like, man, maybe I should wash that again. Literally, you're just going to mist it. I just go like that. You can kind of hover that, don't put it all the way down, hover that over there if you want. It kind of helps it dry a little bit quicker. You don't have to, you could just let it sit there. Usually I'm doing so many at a time. This speeds the process up a little bit. Ghosting is when the image kind of shifts a little bit and the ink is kind of spread all over, so you've got kind of a ghost looking picture next to it. And then there is our finished product.
$27.99, y'all. Get them while they're hot. Ooh, it's hot too. That's one. Only 49 more.
No, I don't dilute the bleach. Somebody was asking about the butcher paper thing. I got this from Amazon. This was a life changer. One of my admins, Courtney, she told me about it. I never even knew it was a thing. I was ripping that paper and cutting it all the time. It's not set up right, so it's not. I put the butcher paper on wrong. It's like a toilet paper roll. I put it on the wrong way. So anyways, Amazon.
And just so people know,
I don't put anything in between unless it's a light colored shirt and I know that it's going to bleed through, like orange always bleeds through. You could put something in there, but if you do shirts, you know what a pain in the butt it is to put something in between every single time.
just so I can say this, because I've seen people in the group accidentally do it before, is that after you use this design, it's trash. You can never again try to use this design, even though there's like, oh, there's still a little bit there, maybe. No, throw it away. It's trash. It's done.
And let me see it. So like this is how much is left on here. I mean, I would not want to press this again. I do see some people where it's like, looks like the design was never even pressed and it looks like you might be able to press it again. Maybe change your paper. In the beginning, I recommended the Text Print R. It's still a great paper. A-Sub's really great. I don't find that it leaves so much on the paper. So yeah.
Krista says, I made a horrible mistake earlier today trying to piece together a 4X t-shirt. Hey, that's how you learn right there. Mm-hmm. That's the only way you're going to learn is just get out there and try. And she said she forgot to put something in between. Yeah?
No, I don't dilute the peroxide either.
Good deal.
Keep going up. What pressure do you use? Mine is set at a 6. Yeah, it's super annoying to put it in the middle, especially when you're doing tons of shirts at one time. What do you insert into your shirts during the bleaching process?
Yeah, so what we use is we go to Hobby Lobby and buy the cardboard inserts. I think they're like $1.99 a piece. We buy 25 or 50 at a time. That way we can make a bunch of shirts.
I have 5 boxes of your ink. What? You keep moving it.
Sorry.
5 boxes of your ink, but let me just fill my ink. I'm trying to print like crazy so I can hurry up and get it to yours. Thank you so much. Yeah. Asa paper from Amazon. Asa. Does your Mac split image? I've never had to split images, so I'm not sure. I wonder who's on. It's either Cynthia or Courtney, I think.
Oh yeah, Cynthia or Courtney's responding. Thank you, Cynthia or Courtney.
Can you put the cardboard in? I would not do that because what's going to happen is you're going to, and I definitely wouldn't put any wrinkled pieces of butcher paper in between because it will like have some bumps in it and then it causes your ink to not lay flat. I mean, if your cardboard piece was super flat, maybe. I just would not want to risk messing the shirt up. So definitely just put the butcher paper in there because it's Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. Hotronnics, 125, A-sub is what I use. Can we use brown craft paper for top or does it need? You could probably use that. Honestly, I've run out of butcher paper before and I've just taken a big piece of A-sub paper and laid it over top that didn't have anything on it. What is the best press to start off with? So it depends on what your budget is. If you have a really small budget, like about $200, I would definitely use, my gosh, I just totally lost it. It's the one on Amazon. If you're in my course, it is in the kit list. It's Fancier Studio. In the kit list, it will show you things to buy. Yeah, if your butcher paper is wrinkling up, it's probably at the end of the roll. If it's getting towards the end of the roll, don't use it because it could mess the design up. I need to order some of your ink. We will be restocking really soon.
Within the next 30 days.
I bought butcher paper that has a brownish pink. Is that safe to use? I'm sure it is. I've always just used white, but I don't think the color really matters. Like I said, I've just used a piece of like paper before, and it's worked fine.
Can we make another shirt?
Yeah. This is wrinkling up. I use parchment paper. Yeah, I'm sure anything's fine as long as you're just using a new piece of whatever it is every time and not using Teflon. So you wash after bleaching, then press. Yeah, don't bleach it and then bring it inside and press it because you will be heating up that bleach and breathing in those chemicals. Don't do it. Your goals. You are so organized and I don't know how you do it all. I should do like a day in the life and you can see how crazy I am. What's the name of your ink? It is Bees Tees ink.
Only available to course members.
Yes, and yeah, what I was going to say with that.
That sounds pretty bad to say, but we really don't promote it anywhere other than the course.
Yeah, if you're not like a course member, that's fine. You can buy it, but yeah, we're just we're not like running ads on it or nothing like that. Reality TV show in the making. Oh my gosh. Okay. Did you do your press already?
Yeah, I'll do it again just to.
So like I said, I'm just ripping off the edges just because I've been having issues with ink bleeding on the top just from the rollers.
Is that good?
Yep.
Give me a butcher.
I have a friend ask me about buying about buying the ink or buying the course. They're actually with their babysitter we now have a babysitter throughout the week so we can get work done. It's impossible getting work done with 3 little ones. Let's see, I love your ink, thank you. Every time I press, my bleach turns brown. It will, you just need to spray peroxide on it. That's going to happen.
Careful when you come back around there. I want to show you guys this heat press in action after it pops up. It's really cool. So we got about 25 more seconds, but the reason, you know, most of y'all who do this this is a fairly female sport, I could say. So pulling up and down on a heat press all day gets kind of tiring and gets a little old after a while. So this heat press here in 11 seconds, it's a what do they call it? Auto pop or something like that?
Auto open.
Auto open, yeah. So it's pretty cool. 4, 3.
Okay. All right. So you see right here, it's brown. I don't know if you can see a difference.
Okay.
Like it's white here and then brown here. Sorry, I gotta step in front of it for a second. Okay. So now we are going to put the peroxide on here. I'm gonna try to focus on the bottom area right there. Usually I don't spray that much, but for some reason that one did turn really brown. If you wanna hold that over it for a few minutes. It'll take a little bit sometimes if it's pretty dark. Don't hit it, don't sit it on the design. And this is what I was talking about. Like you can see the design transferred onto this paper. That's why I say don't reuse this, because some of that ink will just, this is going to have to dry. Hotronnics 16 by 20 auto open.
That good?
It's just gonna have to sit under there. You don't have to hold it. Just leave it.
Oh, just let it sit there?
Yeah.
Right, hit the one on that where the red's at.
Okay. So we're just gonna let this one sit. I don't know why it burnt a little bit more than the other one, but it's already starting to turn a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely something like you're gonna have to experiment with your printer, your computer, and your press. Like all of those things go into getting your colors like the right color that you need. So there's not, you know, I could say like, oh, this works for me, this works for my computer, my printer. You know, you might do the exact same thing and you're still getting, your black is still turning brown. You have to experiment with all of that stuff.
Yeah, you can share the website for the ink. It's not, we don't have any in stock right now. It'll be here in about a month, but you can definitely share that, no problem.
It's very frustrating. Like I still mess up. And like I said, I do take breaks sometimes, and then getting back into it is so frustrating because it's just like everything seems to go wrong. You know what I mean? Like it's frustrating, but you just have to get yourself back into that mode. I mean, he had to give me a pep talk a little bit ago because it's just like I kind of lost the drive there for a minute. Like I don't really, I'm just tired. Like I just don't want to do it. But then once I get into my groove and start doing it, I'm like, okay, like I love doing this. Yeah.
Come on, let's keep pressing, homie.
So hold on, let me see that shirt. Yeah, so you can see it's white now. You did see those like scorch marks on the bottom, but it looks much better now. So I'm gonna try to like fold these up nicely here. I wanna lower the pressure a little bit. Can you turn that knob? I think it might be too hard.
To the left? How much?
Whatever loosens it, just a little bit. Hold on, maybe pull the shirt out. Let's pull it down and lock it and see what the pressure is. A 2, no. We're gonna lift it like this. Pull it up. You're gonna have to put some mass into it. Okay. Tighten it up to the right a little bit, not a ton. All right, test it now. I want it to be more of like a
3.
A little more. Okay, try that. Okay, that's better.
4.
Yeah, I just think that the Okay, shirt. I feel like this still has a little bit. I love that Cynthia's on there responding for me. Thank you. Okay, butcher paper. You can't see my underwear. Do you spray the whole design? I just missed the whole entire shirt. Oh, it said it's 62 seconds. And now it says 6. We'll pop it open at like 3.
Okay.
I think that in transit of moving to the new house and then moving it here, it messed with it a little bit. Yeah, Cynthia is the best.
Zach Del Sol Beamish is watching. What's up, Zach Del Sol Beamish? What's happening?
So you offer the same color shirts for each design. Yeah, most of the time I do, because it limits the amount of all the different options and trying to keep so many things in stock, and then if you don't have it, having to order and making sure you have enough to order, and it just becomes so much. And I know that it kind of sucks because some people want to have more options, but for me it just made more sense doing it that way.
Beautiful.
So yeah. This is Heather Red. Will this video be saved in the group? Yes, it will. Do you offer just the bleach shirts? Typically, yes. That's what my audience and customers want. I've tried selling just solid white or solid other shirts. They don't sell as well. My customers just don't want them. Doesn't mean yours won't. That's why I suggest really experimenting with your customers and finding out what it is that they want. My audience is a little bit younger. I know some of the older generations probably don't like it as much. And then some young people probably just think the bleach is ugly, and that's fine. But that's just what my audience wants. Yes, I do when the shirt is a lighter color. Peroxide.
Boom, look at that. That's nice and white.
About time Eric is working. Yeah, I know.
Who said that?
Zach.
Oh, yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. That's all Eric does is work. Look at that. Beautiful. $27.99. Get them while they're hot. Get them while they're hot.
Trying to fold them up because I don't want them getting wrinkly. Is it best to sell on Shopify and not on a Facebook group? That's totally up to you. I mean, like I said, it's all about your customers, and I always say that you need to have a website. It eliminates a lot of back and forth and conversation that you have to have. And I mean, if you have a Facebook group, just constantly promote in that group, promote your Shopify store, or it doesn't have to be Shopify. It could be whatever platform you want to sell on. We promote Shopify because we love Shopify. I think it's great. Some people might not, and that's okay.
Oh, you already have them?
Do you have a list of shirts? So I particularly just stay with the Gildan soft style shirts because they do have a good enough poly count. I don't use anything below 65%. I know a lot of people use 50%. I just want the brightest colors possible. I just don't think that the 50% is good enough, especially after washing it.
It was 60 seconds that time. That's weird.
I don't know what's wrong with it. Do you have tips on getting your website started? We do have a Shopify course that we offer.
Shopify Bootcamp, 3 days long. Teach you everything you need to know from beginning to end about starting, launching, and making your first sale. www.maketeeswithb.com/Shopify. Or it's also part of the Legacy Bundle right now, which is reduced ridiculously cheap. That's definitely going to be going back up soon. But we just want everybody to have all the tools that it takes to be successful making and selling these shirts.
So you can't bleach just any shirt. A lot of shirts don't bleach white. I know that sounds weird because you think bleach is going to make something white. Not all shirts bleach white. You want to make sure that you're using a heather shirt. I know it sucks because the ones that I typically say to use are all out of stock right now. So hopefully that problem goes away very soon and they start making more shirts. I don't know if that answers the question.
Oh yeah.
Shopify camp is amazing. Thank you. I need to watch the videos in the course. Yes.
Yep.
So is the legacy bundle different than the initial course? The initial course is just basic t-shirt making. The legacy course has the TikTok, Canva, Shopify.
Give them the correct names. The 5-day TikTok challenge. How many followers you got on TikTok? 50,000?
51.6 maybe?
All right. Shopify
Have to be
boot
exact.
camp. It's going to teach you how to build a Shopify web or Shopify store from beginning to end. The Facebook ads course, which is going to teach you how to run lots of Facebook ads, because somebody around here knows how to run Facebook ads. What else we got in there? The Canva Pro workshop teaches you how to use Canva to make awesome product images to help sell your shirts as fast as possible. And I got a couple new ideas of stuff I want to add to it, just haven't really had time to do that yet.
Peroxide.
Yep. If you are in the, it looks like you're in the Facebook group already, so if you just search within the Facebook group, or go check your email, because I send emails about it all the time, search for Legacy Bundle, you'll definitely find that. Do you put anything in between your shirt? Not while we're pressing, but while we're bleaching, we do. We put cardboard inserts in between the shirts while we bleach. That's so the
Well,
shirts
only
don't bleed.
certain colors I'll put something in between, but red I don't.
Okay.
Shirt.
Photography is hard for me too.
Does the color of the butcher paper matter? We were just talking about that. I don't think that it does. But if you start pressing and notice that it's leaving some type of like color or residue, I'd just switch to using white. I've just always used white. Straight peroxide, I don't dilute it. So I print on 11 by 17 paper. I'm not exactly sure the exact dimensions of that design. But that's what I print on. We have a separate group too. If you take the course, we'll help each other with Shopify.
We're gonna have lunch.
Okay.
I need to hire you to send out my emails. I laugh when I get them from y'all. I'm like, Eric is the man. Yeah, and a lot of people, if you're in the course, I know we get emails all the time. Like, I thought I was already in the course. I thought already about the Legacy Bundle. These are automatic emails. They're just going out.
Who said they laugh when they get our emails? Come on now.
I don't know why it's not showing. It's not showing the name, but they're just automated. So you probably, if you purchased it, you've purchased it. It's just you're getting all of the emails.
Emails are like free money, guys. Let me ask you this. For those of you who have been selling shirts for some time, let's say you've sold, I'll use Carol for example, or was it Carol that said Carol said she just sold her 2,000th order on from her Shopify store, right? So let's say Carol wants to post another shirt on her Facebook page and try to sell it. Let's say Carol has 1,000 people following her Facebook page. Organically, when you post that post on Facebook, Facebook might show it to 100 or 200 people if you're lucky, right? With Carol having all those emails from her customers, you could very simply send an email out to the 2,000 people who have already bought from her before and say, hey, check out this new Michael Myers design that I'm releasing for 4th of July. I only have 50 available. Click this link here to go buy it now, right? That's how you make money, folks, and that's what we teach you how to do, because you know it's like free money. If you're not sending out emails, you're completely abusing the marketing game. When you first started, did you make the shirt first, or did someone?
Or wait for somebody to order.
Did you wait for someone to order? Funny story, and I know Brittany has shared all these stories before, but I said you need to share these stories over and over and over, right? When we first started making these shirts, she didn't like, her whole goal was like, her motive behind it was not, I'm gonna build a website, start making these shirts, and start selling them like crazy. That was not the goal. She bought the Sublimation printer and then started making shirts for herself and for our kids. And then we got 2 young daughters, and now we got a baby boy too. But she
Look
started
how
making these
bright
shirts.
that is, though.
That is, look at that, folks. Bees Tees Inc. Get it while it's hot.
Killing it.
Killing it.
America killing it.
That's right. Anyways, she started making shirts for herself and posting those shirts. And that's how she was able to attract an audience of people because, you know, Bee's 25, 26 years old, almost 26. And she's got kids, just like a lot of other women. So she started making shirts that she liked, that she enjoyed, that she wore. And naturally, people said, I love that shirt. I'd love to buy one. So there she made the Facebook page, and then she made the website. So I wouldn't say we make shirts specifically for people to buy. We make shirts that we like and then share our work, and people like that, and therefore they want to buy it. So
I'm not sure what's going on with this shirt.
yeah, I'm not sure what's on there either. Hopefully that answered that question. Yeah, someone says, right, I'm only at 815 members but on Facebook, but it only hits 200 to 300 people. Yeah, that's right. B's got 50,000 people following this Facebook page, and we have 61 people watching this live stream from the B. So we're actually live streaming this to the Bees Tees Facebook page and the Bees Tees course private members group with 11,000 people in it. So we got 62 watching on Bees Tees page, and we've got another 80 some watching from the course. The course is right now it's $27. Like, you cannot get a better deal than that. Yeah, so there's, if you go through back here, there's a link to the course, maketeeswithb.com. It's $27. You get the course. I think it's got like 50 videos in it. You get access to the private Facebook group with 11,000 other course members of men and women just like you who are making shirts from home, trying to sell them, learning everything. Have every different type of printer, press, software you could possibly imagine. There's answers to everything in there. You have private student portal that's access to all of your videos, and you get lifetime access to it. I see people are buying it right now.
Push that down.
What else do you get? You get you get like 550 digital designs. We have relationships with awesome designers who create design, and once a month they sell us a bundle of designs a month. And we allow our course members to make their own products and sell them with the designs that we give them every single month. So you get new designs every single month. Daniel says, I feel so far after I see you all. Hey, buddy, trust me. You have just much ability and time and energy as we do or anyone else does, right? We all have 24 hours in one day. We got 3 kids, several businesses. Like, I'm hungry right now. I'm going to go eat.
Sorry.
I got to be somewhere at 2 o'clock to shoot other videos. We got just going on just like everybody else, but taking the time to be intentional about building a relationship with our audience, helping you guys answer your questions about making shirts, because it's pretty cool to be able to work from home with your husband all day. Ain't that right, B?
Somebody commented that they would kill their husband if they were like working closely like this. And yeah, he was pissing me off earlier. But it definitely helped, like, once, we'll just kind of go back a little bit. You know, when I first started doing shirts and getting tons of orders in, I mean, I do most of the things by myself. I mean, you do help in some areas, but most of the stuff I just do by myself.
Yeah, you're right.
And it took him literally, like, sitting there and me, like, explaining all the things that I do, posting on social media, making the shirts, finding the designs, like, doing all of that stuff, you know, bleaching, washing, pressing, shipping, packaging. I mean, all of that stuff. It's a lot for one person, especially when you've got hundreds of orders that you need to fulfill, and you've also got customers, you know, wanting things super quick. So it's very, very hard to do, and it took him, you know, sitting down and really understanding the full process, because there'd be times, you know, I'd be upstairs in our office at the old house, like, working for hours at a time, and he's like, you've been up there for 4 hours, what are you doing? And it definitely took you doing all of that to understand, like, why I was so busy all the time. And it also kind of goes back to, I know people, that's the number one question, like, we get asked, like, how do you manage running a business and having a family? And we still haven't really gotten that.
It's crazy, folks. It's
down.
Madness. That's what it is. It's straight madness, but I wouldn't want it any other way.
Like, we just live like that. I mean, it's just constant, like, busy, 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 busy all the time. I'm a very busy person as it is, and I like to be busy. I like to keep my mind busy.
Peroxide. For our folks who are just turning in, she said, what'd you spray after that?
What's the one say?
This one here. I felt it. I have come so far since joining, and I am extremely grateful. Grateful. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. We're glad to have you in the group. So for any of y'all who are seeing this, it says Facebook user. That's how the comments come in from the private Facebook group.
Yeah,
I'm not sure why it does that, but hey. And if you can see the names and pictures of people like Lauren here. How do I retrieve those monthly designs from my account if I'm already in the course? I've been trying to figure that out.
So if you're...
Let me pull up the course real fast.
And if you're in the course group, guys, it's so important to watch that welcome video. We have it pinned in the group, and it's also a requirement to join the group is to watch that welcome video. It shows you exactly how to access everything.
Y'all want to see in the course to see what it actually looks like, to see where the designs are at, to see all the products and all the different things that we have. Let me set this up for you real fast. Boom, boom, so you can see me and see B. So we go to maketeeswithb.com. It's going to take you to the login. Let's see if I can remember my password here.
Also, guys, if you have been around since last year, and if you don't really see updates from the course very often, we have moved over to a platform called Kajabi. It's not the same as the one we initially first started using. So your portal should look just like that.
Yep. So this is the Kajabi portal, guys. So this right here, so I, of course, am the owner of this, so I have access to all the courses. So for just the main course, right, the Bees Tees VIP online course and digital design right here. So for those of you, Lauren, you just asked how do I retrieve those designs. That's what I'm answering this question for you right here. I'm a member of the course. She's been trying to figure it out. It's second nature to me, but it's probably difficult for folks who have never been here before. So you go to View Product, and these are all of the videos and everything inside of the course. So you scroll, bonus sections, free downloads. Look at them. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Like, those are all downloads that you get. And whenever you click on it, there's a link right here, right? And we partner with Sublimation Digital's Blue Bonnet Designs. We have a good agreement with her. And you literally just click this link right here. Click here to access the downloads. It takes you straight to it, and you download them. That's simple. Let me back up. Look at all these videos you guys get whenever you. That's just in the Bees Tees course. Like, you want to know what equipment to buy? Here's tips for starting on a budget. The Sawgrass printer. I mean, literally everything. And let me go back and show you guys, like the Shopify Bootcamp, 3-day Shopify Bootcamp. This is part of the Legacy Bundle, but literally we walk you through day 1, day 2, and it's broken down. Let's say you want to learn how to set up a theme. You just click that button right there and go watch that video. Advanced product, setting up your Shopify with specific needs, your homepage. Like, because I know there's tons of different ways to do this stuff. And we basically show you analytics, linking it to your Facebook, how to drive traffic to your website, all that good stuff, guys. So like, there's literally, if you're serious about sublimation and you want to learn this stuff quicker, faster than doing it on your own, like, this is how you do it. Here's the Canva Pro workshop. It shows you everything you need to know about how to make product designs or product images in Canva, because it helps you sell your products much faster when they look really cool. B's got a mini course on Procreate, how she makes the faceless designs. We got a 5-day TikTok challenge. We interviewed an attorney, right, and asked her every question we could think of about legal aspects, how do you protect your business, all that good stuff. Facebook ads strategy right here. Like, I've spent out of my own pocket like over $200,000 on Facebook ads, and I put together an entire course, Facebook ad secrets, that shows you 2021 updated stuff, exactly what we're using to not only sell the course but also to sell the products as well too. This is a new course we just released recently. The Facebook group course teaches you how to start your own Facebook group, and there's tons of stuff in there. So anyway, that's the shameless plug for the Bees Tees online course and the Legacy Bundle. Like,
and a lot of these questions that we're getting, like, it definitely looks like they're coming from the Bees Tees page. Just basic questions. Join the course, $27, you can't beat it. We answer all of those questions. When we strive to have a very positive community. Granted, we can't always prevent people from saying negative things, being negative. We can't prevent that, but what we do is we have great admins and moderators that are constantly monitoring the group, and we take down anything that we can as soon as possible if things start to get negative. So we do try to build a community of people that all want to help each other.
Yep.
I saw Paulette had said, "Where's the baby?" He's at home. He is getting so big.
Yeah.
An estimate of how much it takes to get started. So that's going to depend on what route you want to take as far as like how much you're really wanting to spend. So the Epson printer is around like $600. But if you wanted to start out by just buying a heat press, you could do that and buy sublimation prints or screen prints from other people, and then just using that heat press, doing it that way. I know a lot of people just want to print their own stuff, so yeah, definitely. I don't know where I was going.
You can start out with a little, you can start out with a lot. If you've got $200 to spend, buy you a heat press, buy your designs, your sublimation prints from other people, and then start pressing. At the same
and then
time,
making money.
$27 and learn everything you can from the course, or watch YouTube videos for days. I mean, it's up to you, really, whatever you want to do. But you know, the printer, like, I'll show you this printer back here. This is the workhorse. This is the Epson 15,000.
I have 2 of those.
She has 2 of those, and I think those are what, $500-600 a piece, something like that.
Yeah.
And then we've got the Hotronnics heat press over here, which is, it's top of the line. You guys don't need to start out with that. B started out with a little Amazon press. I think it was like, I don't know, 100, 150 bucks or something like that. The Legacy bundle is a one-time fee. Yep, all of our courses are one-time fee. We tried to do a subscription thing in the beginning when we first got started. It was a nightmare.
Yeah, it didn't work out
so
good.
We canceled that out.
You have an auto open, but yours goes. I just try to make sure I stand right there and pull that paper out as fast as I can. You can tape it if you want to. And then I saw somebody was saying that their scorch is really bad. If you're getting really bad scorching, like brown, I wish I saw that shirt that I did with that other heat press the other day. Lower your temperature, lower your pressure. That's definitely part of the reason it's probably turning super brown. How much, if you've already bought the one course, how much would it be for like?
Yeah, so it's a Legacy bundle. It's an upgrade. So it's like, it's still a one-time fee. It's $37. We know that some folks have bought maybe the VIP course before, but literally all those courses individually would be like $300 compared to what we were selling them at. And that's good. I'm going to hike the prices back up soon. I'm just, you know, I'm always testing out different marketing ideas and, you know, tactics and different stuff like that.
Where can I buy the shirt? I'm actually going to be opening my site back up today. I'm going to be putting out the 4th of July stuff. I'm also going to be putting on some tumblers. I want to bring back the true crime ones because I know you guys love those. I'm going to be putting out this one for the 4th of July. It's not focusing. Okay. This one for the 4th of July. And then I know tie-dye is super hot right now, so I'm going to be putting out a tie-dye tumbler. What else? I don't know. So with this specific press, I do 385 for 60 seconds. With the other presses I've had to play around with it a little bit because 400 on this press is too hot. Like, it's going to scorch really bad. It's going to pull the color out a little bit too. You want your black, and it's really hard to like describe because I don't have something that doesn't like to compare it to. But you want your black like to look black. There's times if you press and it's too hot or too like hard of a pressure, this is gonna look super gray and it's not gonna be as black as you're gonna want it. So like I said, it's super important to play around with all your settings, like your computer stuff, your heat press stuff. Have you tried the tie-dye sublimation, Britt? I've been out of the loop with moving. I have not. I'm going to be honest on that. I don't like that. I don't really care for how it looks. Some of them I've seen are really good. Others I'm like, and I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. And a lot of them look incredibly wrinkly. And I'm sure you could just press it and press the wrinkles out, but that is just not really my style, and I have not tried it. I can't, asking before I purchase, what was it? I missed the question because it doesn't show the same person. Oh, she was asking if it's the same thing she purchased for $27.
Yeah, so if you purchased the $27 course before, the $27 course is still That's the VIP course, right? So, and I'll show you again real fast one more time.
But that course does not include what's in the Legacy bundle.
Yeah, so the $27 course is this right here. It's the Beast Tees VIP online course, and you get the new digital designs every month. Like, you get access to all this stuff here, all the designs. Go over a little bit of Shopify stuff, some Facebook ads stuff. But if you want the Legacy bundle, you get access to everything here. You get the Shopify Bootcamp, Canva Pro Workshop, Procreate course, 5-day TikTok challenge, more on Canva, Facebook ads. You get everything. So this brand new course, this is brand new. We literally just released this. This is not part of the Facebook. It's not part of the Legacy bundle, but we're still rolling that out. So, guys, we got work to do. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we go today?
Not that I can think of.
We appreciate y'all, man. This is fun. This is what we like to do. Somebody says, how do I purchase the Legacy bundle? You literally go through this thread. Courtney, Cynthia, can we make sure that we've got the thread in the Beast Tees course group, live stream, and on the Beast Tees Facebook page? It's maketeeswithb.com/legacy. You can get there that way.
I bleach, then sublimate.
All right, guys. Well, thanks. This has been fun. If you have any questions, comment below, and we'll try to get back in there to them. If you are in the course, definitely watch the videos. Make your shirts. And if you're not in the course, what are you waiting for? So, again, B will have some new designs. I'm on the wrong computer here. B will have some new designs on her website today. Some new shirts for sale on her website today. These Michael Myers shirts, they're pretty cool. So, thanks for talking with us, guys, and we'll see you soon.